Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. And wonderfully, President Trump has humiliated, only on a small scale, a little friendly humiliation, our dear beloved leader, Keir Starmer. Now, there will, over the next few days, going to be a big meeting with all the heads of state and, defence ministers and security people with regards to the Ukraine. And Starmer desperately wanted a meeting with Trump before this big security meeting. And Trump has said, no, you can have a conversation, but it will be after. We've got a lot of things to do. What we'll do is we'll have this thing. We'll all go back and then you can come and see me in Washington, but it'll have to be after this security meeting. And of course, this has partially humiliated him, Starmer, which is good, puts him in his place. But what thoroughly puts him in his place is that afterwards, Trump made it clear to everyone that it was Starmer who requested the meeting, that Trump really didn't want to speak to him, but Starmer was desperate to speak to Trump. So it's obvious who's got the power and who's bending the knee. Again, a little bit of friendly humiliation, and that's good too. Now, why, you ask, does Starmer want to speak to Trump before this security meeting? Well, it's because he wants to convince Trump to this and that and don't do something else and let's try and do this and sort of put his orders in, as it were, beforehand. However, Trump has got his gameplay already and he doesn't want to waste time listening to Starmer go on about things that aren't going to happen. So, for example, Trump has said, no, there's no way Ukraine are going to join the UN. He said it's not happened, not the UN, sorry, NATO. He said, no way, it's not going to happen. And yet, Starmer is pushing for NATO joining, Ukraine to join NATO. So again, another little bit of humiliation. No, it ain't going to happen. Tough. They're talking about putting boots on the ground, a security force. Well, again, Trump has said, no. If they want it, they can sort it out themselves. We should not be putting boots on the ground. There should be no security force. And we should allow the existing borders to stick. And again, Starmer's the complete opposite view in everything he's doing. Now, there's views across Europe, pro this, pro that, something else, whatever. But if there's one person sticking out and who's not being agreed with anyone, of course, who do you think it is? Of course, Starmer, because he's wrong on everything. And that's why he was so desperate to get hold of Trump first. Trump, too clever for that. Ain't going to happen. Let me know what you think. Thanks very much. Bye.